missing since June 2021. Over 1,000 days of heartache, silence, and unanswered questions. A community still holds vigils. A family still pleads for answers. And a nation still wonders, what really happened to Summer Wells? Tonight, a stunning claim emerges. Her father, Don Wells, confesses. But is this the truth, or the unraveling of a man crushed by grief? Subscribe now. Don't let this story slip away. If you don't, you may forever wonder if you missed the moment the truth finally came out. And if you turn away, explain in the comments why you chose not to stand for Summer's story. On June 15, 2021, 5-year-old Summer vanished from her family home in Rogersville, Tennessee. Within hours, one of the most exhaustive searches in state history began. K-9 units, drones, divers, hundreds combed the woods, the creeks, the mountains. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation called it one of their largest, most complex efforts ever. And yet, Summer was never found. The media spotlight burned hot. Online theories spiraled out of control. Family members were pulled apart under suspicion and pressure. What began as a desperate search turned into a mystery that has dragged on for years. And now, this supposed confession threatens to change everything. Hit subscribe, or risk being the one who says later, "I knew something felt wrong, but I didn't watch when it mattered." Still hesitating? Ask yourself this: when the truth finally surfaces, will you be prepared, or left in the dark? Subscribe now. And if you refuse, then leave your reason in the comments, because silence is a choice, and one day, that choice will haunt you. June 15, 2021. The day Summer Wells vanished. By June 16, an Amber Alert was issued, her face broadcast across Tennessee and beyond. Soon after, her parents appeared on national television, sitting across from Dr. Phil, pleading for answers, while under the surface, suspicion brewed. Their 3 sons were removed from the home. And over the next years, investigators chased more than 6,500 leads. Each one ending in the same devastating silence. If you're holding your phone right now, touching the corner of your screen, not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Do it before it's too late, before another update slips past you. Now, a new ripple shakes this case. An alleged confession from Don Wells, a claim that frightens us to the core. But let's be clear, no verifiable confession has ever been confirmed. What circulates tonight is an unverified account, a possible misinterpretation, or even a weaponized rumor. Still, the mere suggestion of a father admitting guilt is enough to reignite every fear, every theory, every doubt. And this is where things turn dangerous, because when grief, suspicion, and desperation collide, the line between truth and breakdown blurs. You've got questions, and if you're not subscribed, you'll never hear the follow-ups, the clarifications, or the evidence that may surface tomorrow. Don't wait until the next twist leaves you in the dark. Subscribe now. And if you choose not to, at least explain why in the comments, because silence is complicity. On the Dr. Phil stage, millions were watching. Every gesture, every glance dissected. Behavior expert Scott Rouse noted what many missed. Candus Wells, Summer's mother, appeared strangely detached. Her emotional responses. Flat, inconsistent, out of step with the gravity of a missing child. Meanwhile, Don Wells, under the same relentless scrutiny, showed no obvious signs of deception. Calm. Direct. Almost unnervingly steady. To the public, it was a puzzle that only deepened the mystery. Was Candus shutting down from trauma, or was there something more beneath her composure? If you're not gobsmacked yet, then subscribe. Don't leave me talking to myself in these comments. Because this story, it only spirals darker from here. In 2025, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation released a haunting age-progressed image, what Summer Wells might look like at 9 years old. A child frozen in time, yet forced to grow older in the imaginations of those searching for her. Her father, Don Wells, has lived every day since her disappearance as he describes it, 1,000 days of hell. His pleas are raw, directed at both the unknown abductor and the authorities themselves. His words tremble between anger and despair, between blaming others and shouldering the unbearable. But with each statement, the public divides further. Some trust the investigation. Others accuse it of failure, of hiding truths too painful to confront. After more than 1,000 days, only theories remain. Was Summer taken by a stranger, one of the rare but devastating crimes that leave entire towns in fear? Could someone known to the family have played a darker role? Or was the disappearance staged, a desperate attempt to misdirect investigators and the public? None of these paths are proven. Yet each one lingers, demanding answers that never come. Context only makes the weight heavier. The Wells family carried stressors, criminal records, strained finances, children removed from their custody, and constant, unforgiving online scrutiny. But let's be clear, context is not proof. Every click counters the silence. Subscribe now, or risk living with your doubts unchallenged. Don't let uncertainty fester in the shadows while others move on. And here we stand. The facts that remain are brutal in their simplicity. Summer Wells is still missing. No confirmed death. No confession publicly recorded. No charges brought against her parents. The Amber Alert is still active. Investigators repeat their plea: if you know anything, if you've seen anything, come forward. For Summer. For the truth. But hope is fragile, flickering like a candle at a vigil. And with each passing day, it grows harder to hold. If you ever cared, prove it by subscribing. If you don't, then come to the comments and tell us why not. Why silence yourself, when silence is what has already swallowed Summer's story? Before we close, no charges have been filed. No confessions confirmed. Everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Tonight's framing of a so-called confession is hypothetical, designed to explore the emotional and investigative depths of this tragedy. But the facts, the pleas, and the missing child at the heart of it all, that part is heartbreakingly real. And if you still haven't subscribed, you're letting this monumentally tragic story fade into silence. Don't be the one who looks back and realizes you turned away when every detail mattered most.